You won't really know what it is because you don't. Okay, so although this meeting is gonna be recorded, so in case any of you is not able to be here, you can be able to watch it or I wish to hear from someone, like speak to me, let me, especially those that are new, it's my their first time of seeing me seeing them too. I would really appreciate if I can hear from you guys. She's done a lot of stuff. Let me know how you're doing, where you're connected from, stuff like that.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Hilary.
Yeah, my name is Hilary Yokocha.
Okay.
I'm connecting from Lagos.
Oh, okay. No, wait, trust me, I have too much time into this. Look at this, I'll send you a link. Okay, I see normal UFO. Yeah. Take it to the home page. Good morning. We can hear you. I'm connecting from Cross River State. Okay, fine. You're from Cross River State. But then Frank. Frank is also here with me. Okay. Oh, I think our number is gradually increasing. We're supposed to be 36, or at least I should be expecting 50% of the people that registered to be here, maybe 15 or 18. But this meeting is recorded. Let me make it again because of case those that are not here, they can watch it over and over again, and then we will see put it on our YouTube so that more people who may come across it will watch it and get to us. So I'm just trying to let you know. So basically, the questions will be it's automatically being recorded. Your comments will be recorded and stuff like that. Yeah. Good morning, we can hear you. Okay, so we have six number here, six of us here. I can see Frank is here and Femi is here. Akemix is also here. So Akemix, good morning, where you connected from? And basically we're supposed to last average 1 hour. I don't like to bore you with a lot of stuff. I even have to come to office because of this. So what I do is I go and I build a lead generator. I didn't want to bother to make sure we, we get it done on time. So if you're on our good morning, sir. Where you connected from? It seems your name seems that you are a trader. You trade on maybe forex or stuff like that. And then once I've had a bit of a chat with them, they trust me. Okay, so how many of you own a business here? How many of you is into business? Okay. How many of you own a business? Have something you are doing? Because this program is for seed. It's for founders, those who are into one or two businesses.
Well,
I'm looking for about 10
sorry?
15 years max.
I've been a developer for quite, but I just founded my first startup.
And then once I hit my 15, then I have the same thing. What startup are you in? I just give them the free sample.
It's under SCSS.
Then I'll know if someone is willing to pay for my product.
Because just dropped one of our products recently. Sorry, I can hear something in the background playing. It's quite distracting. Is it from your?
Is it, you can hear music?
No, someone is talking or something is playing.
Oh, okay. It's my colleagues. He's also on another call. Let me know if I can ask him to reduce his voice and stuff like that. But you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay. That's okay.
That use their link. They get 25%.
Okay. So am I supposed to say what the app does or?
No, I just want to like maybe give you like if you could just give a summary, like a pitch summary. Maybe I'm into this, I'm into this. Simple.
Okay, I'm a software developer.
Oh, okay.
But we just made our first product, and right now we are trying to just kickstart the startup company. So we're trying to raise. Is it pre-seed now? Not really, because right now the app is the MVP is already available. Yeah, so we're trying to raise funds to kickstart the whole thing properly. That's basically where we are right now. You seem to be mute. I can't hear you.
Yeah. Somebody say I work for Ecolo Limited startup. That is into renewable energy, e-commerce, and I'm the program and the operational manager. Oh, okay, fine. That is from normal. So basically, that means you guys are into one or two things. Let me also maybe hear from Frank. Frank, what startup or what tech are you into? Okay, Frank probably is not available. I just want to hear from at least one other person what type of startup you're into, or you can also put it on the comment section. I see Cephas. Let me hear from which person will I just wanted to hear from an additional one person. Maybe Femi has spoken to us, right? Yeah, Femi. Okay, it's Hilary that spoke to us. Femi, what startup are you into, or what business are you into, even if it's not a startup?
Okay, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. I'm into Forex, and we've met before at we had a program together before at Helios at Port Harcourt some years back. So then I was actually working with Light Finance. Then, if you could remember, I think that program was about 4 days or 5 days at Happy Bites in Port Harcourt. So we sat together beside each other. Then you were championing CCI then.
No, I can't remember. I can remember we have a lot of problems, but I cannot remember you in particular, unless if I see a picture and everything. Yeah.
But unfortunately, the laptop I was using then, the pictures that we took together, then everything has actually disappeared. I think it was this man. I forgot the name of the man that holds the program then at at under Happy Bites under their under park area.
Oh, okay. So basically, you own a trading company, financial trading company.
No, but I have an academy. So,
Okay.
but I've actually worked with a lot of brokerage firm as a business development manager. I think my last position was a country manager with ATM Capital, but I stopped working with those companies since June last year, and I'm trying to build my own personal community. So I'm just become a fund portfolio manager, just like what you are doing as well too. So
okay,
that is
so if I'm to describe you, I will say you own a fintech academy and you also a portfolio manager.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, fine. I could say at least I don't want to be sure the right people are here because of this particular program is designed for founders who want to raise seed capital for their businesses. And the area we help in doing this is by through the financial market, we help founders who want to raise seed capital. Why we call it seed capital is because it is a very crucial stage of raising fund. And that is one of the major challenges that faces a lot of founders. So, do you understand what I mean? So that is the major challenge. Capital is not necessarily being chased. You have to create a capital. You know what I mean? So you have to create a capital that you need if you want to build up your business and everything. that is the difference, and that's also one of the challenges facing a lot of people. So we have found this program is specifically for you, and or within this section I'll be able to discuss with you and show you the things we are doing and how you can be able to raise a capital for yourself. Yes. So our strategy is simple, because that is what personally I have used, and I own about 5 different companies that are perfectly doing well. They are mostly tech. It's only one that's real estate. Even the real estate is also powered by technology. And I raised all my capital from this thing. Somebody said I work as a program Python in Metaport. As I'm also a trader or IB. Okay, yeah, basically, but this program is not fine. But if you want to like launch a business through the program of your IB and whatever, Python, this and then that means you could this program is suitable for you in the sense that if you have an idea, you need to put your idea into a business. Do you understand? A lot of us have an idea. Like I see many people register for us here, but when we ask them the stage of your business, it's all about ID stage, ID stage. So if your business is into ID stage, it's not really a business. Now, if you are into all this programming and you're also a business IB for a broker, it's a very nice business concept, but taking time to put yourself together is what for make it a very innovative business, and people can now see it beyond you. They'll see that okay, this is actually a business. So do you understand? So my friend that sent that topic, you know what I mean? So you could be able to like put it together. So capital is actually created in business. It's not really what you found, what you chase. And one of the benefits you get here is to know how to create the capital in the business or to use it to fund their businesses. So many people are not able to start up anything because of this. And if you must get a seed capital, is one of the most critical part of raising a fund, because sometimes a business could be at the lower level. The revenue is low. Like some of you who send us registration, we see the annual revenue you posted. Some of you are like maybe below $100,000 per annum. Some of you are below $50,000 per annum. It means basically the revenue are very low. So on that note, even if you want to scale your business, like getting another layer of funding, people who are coming in, they want to see what that business is all about, what you are doing, and how it is being generated, how much revenue you are being generated before they can even consider investing in your company in the second or third stage of funding. Now, on that note, those funds may not also be most likely will not be free money. They are the best, the highest, the least, the highest, shall I say highest, or the best possible option they can only give you is equity investing, where they maybe own an equity with in your company. Otherwise, either you come as a debt, or you come as a loan, or yeah, you mostly come as debt or loan, or another form of giving you the money, which you definitely have to pay back the money. So, but seed capital will also become another challenges with a lot of founders, in the sense that business may not be doing well, and you now have to raise money. And the business that's not doing well, you definitely have to pay that money back. So at the end of the day, you may pay with interest, and of course pay back the money. You also have to struggle to grow the business. So if you have a system where you can generate the money without paying interest, without owing anyone, that is the best option. And that is the option we are giving you. It's not a new thing. The financial market is one of the best places where many people are raising capital. So if you check out all the big guys we have in the game, all the big companies we have, even Dangote is not on this list I'm sharing here. I'm sorry, because this is generated from ChatGPT. So we see that they are all getting their money from the capital market, because that is the best option. Another place you can get it, which is not that easy, is chasing politicians or some of your rich uncle or any angel investor. And those ones takes a lot of time to chase them. But at that I'm talking about on the seed level. But so if you check companies, financial market is always where they mostly raise capital. And so these are like example of people who have raised capital to the financial market. Even as big as Amco, one of the biggest oil and gas companies in Saudi Arabia, is also using all this type of formula to create capital in their businesses. So do you understand? So one thing you must do if you want to grow is that look for people who are already doing what you are doing, especially big companies or big names. Trying to know what they did or what they are doing. Do your own same way, even though you do it on lower capacity, but you're already on the same route of becoming great like them. So if big people are raising money from the financial market, they don't have any business chasing your aunt or praying, looking for maybe something that is impossible, or going to take loan from the bank, which I don't always advise people, or taking loan from your friends to invest in your business. Do you understand? And one thing about business is that almost everyone would like to invest in your business if you're doing well. Even your best friend, if you're doing well in your business, your friend say that business is doing well, like it will just say, bro, please just show me the way. I have 10 million. Like, can I put it to you? How much will you give me? This business, even if it's clothing business. But at the seed level, they will never do it. They won't. They want to see that you're doing well. I don't know if I'm communicating. I don't know if I'm communicating to you. Yeah. Sorry?
Yeah, I'm following. I'm understanding.
Yeah, like what I said, even if you want to, everybody can invest in a business, even your close friend, but they would like to invest in your business when they see that something is coming out of it, even if it's like a clothing business. But so they want to see maybe their boutique is growing, you're doing well. Even ask you, bro, show me the way. I have 10 million. Okay, can I put it with you so that you can enlarge? How much are you gonna give me? Because he has already seen that something is going. But if that is not good doing well, your best friend will be scared of putting money there, even if it's your best friend. So these are the things we do. These are the challenges that seed capital faces, or people who want to raise seed capital face. So the best possible option is where you are able to generate a result. When that result is generated, then the second level of funding can come from anywhere. People will see that you're doing well. Like for me now, it's easier for me to raise any capital because people have already said that we have passed the seed level. We already are scaling. Anybody want to come in? In fact, people look for opportunity. We switch this, we switch that, we switch where will I do, where will I do that? But at the lower level, no. That's how it is naturally. Even as I speak to you, if my best friend call me for money for business, even my family member, I don't pay them attention. I like to see, that there something has already come up out of it because before I would believe the person is doing well. That is how seed capital concept is, and that is also the stages that is very, very critical why a lot of people are not able to raise capital. So how we do it here is that we will help founders raise the capital. This is a very critical area, and I'm communicating to you how we raise it. We help founders raise a seed capital to fund their businesses. It's not the same thing the way forex traders or stock traders or commodity traders do. They're not like regular traders. So what we do, we will help you and make a research, institutional research, and identify potential opportunities in different financial markets, and now tell you potential profit, how much profit you could make on it, and they analyze both the risk, and if you're okay by it, they can go in. We started this almost like a month ago, and it's doing. Many people are really, really doing well. I will show you some examples. Let me repeat it again. How we do it is that we help seed founders make a research, potential areas. Like last 2 or 3 months, Dangote was raising IP. Even founders can also use it to raise their own money. Potential areas that could, generate a very good amount of return for them. That is what we do, and they can quickly analyze both the risk and return. They have to be able to visualize exactly how much they will make or average return of their investment. Then, and the harm and the risk associated to it, in case there's any risk or something like that. When if the founder is okay by it, then the founder cannot be able to go in. Then once you hit your target and make your money, immediately you keep funding your business. Let's say you want to fund about your business need $200,000 to start. So you may start funding it gradually, maybe $20,000, 30,000, 40, until you be able to develop it to a stage of stable operation. Then as long as it's doing well, then you can plan. You can plan to scale more in terms of going to second series of your funding. So this is how we do it, and that is how I want to communicate to you. So personally, we in our company, we specialize more in alternative market, such as the popular, I'm a commodity trader. I specialize more on crude oil. A lot of you know about FX, this is currency trading. I will also deal on gold. So these are the areas we specialize. So we already specialize in the stock market, like in the normal equity market. We don't specialize strongly on equity market. So these are the areas we use in raising capital for funders. So I'm going to show you additional more areas how this is done. And if you have a question, you can be able to ask us as we progress. Did that make sense? Seems like a little So basically here, we have done over 70 million in trading volumes. That's $70 million. And the company we are working with has average monthly volume of $4 trillion. So that is the company we are working with. And we have more than one company we are working with. Yeah. So before I digress, I go in more, let me also emphasize something. Before, seed funders used to use ICO, initial coin from crypto. That was almost before, even after the pandemic. It was commonly used for them in funding their businesses. When they want to set up a business, they start looking for crypto that will do well. They will buy this crypto, and if the price goes according to what they expected, they will, my friend that's into Python development. People like you will develop a coin. Yeah, many of the coins you see in the financial market, in crypto market, is developed by founders. They want to use it to raise a fund for their tech businesses and other businesses. So my friend is into Python. What he would do is to develop a coin, produce one coin like that, give it a name, try to know whether it will gain market acceptance, and he push it in the market. People will buy his coin, then he will raise capital. So in the normal financial market, some companies who have access to the stock market directly, but not at the seed level, what they do what is called IPO, initial public offering. So they will now enlist, look for public to invest in that IPO through a regulated exchange, and they raise capital. But now, if we easily want to raise it quickly on this thing, is this particular webinar I'm trying to let you know how you can easily raise it by going directly to the financial market, knowing there's already potential area the market will move, potential stock, potential commodities, potential FX instrument that will move massively, and you can be able to quickly raise the capital that you're looking for, and you leave you get what you want and leave the market. So do you understand? Now, why this is the best is this. If you make your money, you're not owing anybody. You're not owing anybody. All the money I've made, I used to set up other businesses. Even the one I'm setting now, I'm not owing anybody. And in fact, there's a new business we set up now. It's almost like 6 months now. We have not fully employed our staff, but we're not owing anybody. So we're not on a pressure. It's a tech company, powerful tech company. It's not a financial company. We are not fully employed staff. But because the money we're just setting it up is not a loan, it's not coming from angel investor or one politician or somebody or a bank that we have to start paying. So we're not on pressure. We're taking our time to make sure, then we keep funding it until the point where we think, it will scale. Even if you want to like go to Syria, go to more funded, it's no more going to be seek capital because the business has already started. But we are not really on pressure because we're not only one, and we got our money from financial market. That is the benefit of it. However, what many founders face is this: you people lack the knowledge. A lot of founders lack the knowledge. So that is a problem, and that is where we came in here to help you in doing that. So currently now we have a capital, we have an opportunity that will help you raise up to $200,000 in the market. It's very simple. The opportunity in the market that could help you raise up to $200,000. And we have already analyzed it and make it much easier for you. So even if you want to raise like $10,000 or $5,000 or $15,000, you can easily use it. And all this opportunity is what we present, what we did on our research analysis, focusing more on crude oil. Crude oil is one of the oil futures. That's where we have identified opportunity. We've also identified it on dollar, using dollar bond analysis. Then you can now be able to see what we have done and how we did it, and now to know whether it's okay for you to use it to raise the capital or not. So one of the opportunity we have is this opportunity. Later, just be following in case you have a question. It's something that needs me to be interrupted, fine. But if it's not, just take your time and ask those questions. Then we can be able to answer you. Yeah. So because I know why I say so that some of you may be lost, may be thinking a lot of things, but let's ask in progress. For example, this is one of our analysis. Okay, let me share another one for you. That one is gonna help more than this one. The recent analysis will help you more than this one we have now. Then why I want to share it, if you have the question now, you can just throw in the question because I want to get it from my system. Yeah, I've seen it. So let me also get another one before I begin to share it with you. Yeah, perfect. So basically, these are top opportunities that we have currently in the market. One of them is this one. Yes. Yeah. One of them is this one on oil. We have this opportunity currently on oil, and we have this opportunity currently on oil. How many of you are familiar with what is happening in the oil market, like in the world now? How many? How many of you? How many? Because if you're into business, I will really encourage you to understand how the world economy is doing. So how many of you is familiar with what is happening? Because if you don't know this is, even if you want to pitch a business to somebody, the person need to know whether you have done your research to understand the economy of a particular country or a particular country. Even though you are dealing in Nigeria, you have to like, they are okay, or somebody said, okay, John said is aware. So even you have to do a thorough research to convince somebody, because you and private equity is not far from each other. Yeah, but people you definitely will have to give a thorough research to anybody, even if it's a one single individual, to convince him. And how to do that is by getting a fact about the economy of, let's say in Nigeria, you have to get your fact right. The area, if it's on health, you talk about the health situation with figures. The people are that, and what your product is going to solve in the market. And the people are coming to this market, to their business, this and that, this and that. If you don't know all these things, it means that you may struggle to convince anyone. Don't understand, even if you're into farming, a particular product, you need to get your economic research right properly. So you know that in the oil market, this is the current situation of the market. The market has been down for a very long time now, almost like 4 weeks or 3 weeks now. It's been down. And there's a lot of escalation now coming up that the price of oil will surge again as the Iran and the US wars, keep dangling. And this has created an opportunity for founders to use it to raise their capital. I don't know whether some of you must have seen the news about the war, how the oil price surged to almost like $120 per barrel. Are you guys not aware of this? Yeah, okay, somebody say I'm aware, sir.
Yeah, we are aware. Based on
Yeah.
the war, the oil price has been up.
It had been up and later came down.
Came down, yeah.
Yeah. So now, even if you check today, see what Donald Trump just tweeted. They have about 1,000 missiles they will use to fight you, and they even fought them about. They even strike them about, I think, 2 days ago. And now, when we did this analysis, the price of oil was relatively low. Now it has done 40% already. So our founders who started for the last 2 weeks, they already have made 40% of whatever. And what you need with what you're telling is that you people are not like regular traders or regular investors or regular stock, whatever. You came in to make money and leave the place and go back to your business. So we do a research analysis that has potentiality of giving you good return. Those ones. So as can see, so the new one we had now, the expected return, the highest return somebody could get based on what we have is over $100,000 only on WTI. But it can start based on what some people are looking for. You could be looking for $5,000, $15,000 to raise from the market. So we are currently expecting now that if the price surge back, and if you check also the supply on oil has been down for almost like 2 months. Supply is very, very low. There are a lot of even as the price came down, it really came down because of the world economy is stable. It came down as a relief when that 60 days ceasefire agreement was signed. Now, Trump said that the agreement is over. The ceasefire is over. So it didn't come down, he said, like, as when the economy, when any stock price is down, coming down to match the strength of that particular product. It didn't come down to match it. It came down based on traders feel like they have to sell off. So it means there is also a momentum, high momentum of the price going up. That is a potential area for founders to raise a very good amount of capital. And you could raise as much capital as possible. But this one I'm sharing with you is just like to give you like a glimpse of what the system is and how much potential we could also make. Then we also have the same thing on Brent. The Brent also have a similar potential. The new one we had now is also over $100,000. So you see the potential we have on Brent. Brent it came down to 70. Now, currently now, the one we did, the first series founders we did, that was when it was 70. Now it has gone to 75, going to 78. So this week now, a lot of our founders use it to meet a lot of their targets, and they go out. So like I told you before, what we do is to research areas that has potential. We communicate it to founders. So if they like it, they'll go in. And they hit the profit, they leave because they're not regular traders. That's the same way you go on ICO or IPO. You quickly buy that particular IPO. with a specific period. Once you search and you get the product money you're looking for, you withdraw it and move to your Python company, you start investing it, or you move to your logistic company, you start investing it, you move to your poultry or clothing company, you start investing what you've got, you have raised the capital you're looking for. Then from there, if you want to raise more capital, you also come back. The only thing we can do, we take our time and research the potential areas and let you know about it. And if you're okay with it, then you go in. Because the financial market is one of the biggest areas where you can get the money. Like, even the person you want to raise the money from private equity, where did they get the money from? Is it a salary? No. Some of them are invested in different companies and make a lot of money and now come in to and make profit and give it to you. So do you understand? So if you know where people are getting their money, why don't you go in there and get some amount of money? So it's just a common sense. It's as simple as that. Because the money you're looking for is not even being raised by people that are earning salaries. It's also raised people who have invested in one or two products somewhere, and that product is doing well. They take their profit there and come in. Then we also do the same thing on dollar, because you know that dollar bond is increasingly going up now. So dollar bond is increasingly going up now. Like, there's a lot of investment going into dollar. But how many of you knows the reason why dollar bond is going up since over like almost like 4 months now? Anyone? Anyone? So none of you knows why dollar bond is going up. Okay, fine. We see why, as a business owner, you need to be grounded with the economy. It's very, very important. You need to be grounded. You need to know things. You need to make research. You need to have your data. Even if you cannot do it, there's a lot of data research analysts you could meet, even in Nigeria, that can be able to help you gather data. Any area you are, always make sure you gather data based on the economy. Don't go and found a business without having a research analysis done on it. Don't go and do it. Always do your data properly. That is what makes people to believe you, and what will make them believe that if they invest in your business, the business will succeed, because you have gotten a data. Even if it's a restaurant, type of restaurant you are using, you need to know, get a data fact, the people that need this type of food, type of people that work this area, percentage of people that are always at work, percentage of people that are fully employed, that always work 9 to 5, meaning that this percentage of people need to eat lunch. Yeah, you need to get this data fact clearly, and also get data clearly, probably based on the cost of food, that dollar is this and dollar that. So these are the things that you need. If you don't have all this data to present, people can predict, okay, if you go into your restaurant business, you're gonna make money. So do you understand? Then they will not believe you. Even if you're into clothing, you don't just feel like I'm into clothing, then you go and open a clothing business. Some of you just need all this data properly. If you will, that's why you must not start it as a regular person. You need to start it to be very innovative, where you have a data you're working with. So if you go into that business, start it exactly, you start seeing the customers, because you guys have already done your data properly. So the dollar bond is increasingly going up because of based on the war everywhere. It serves as a safe haven. So many people are putting in their money into dollar bond, and it's increasing. And because of that, it's affecting other pairs in the market. And as a founder, you can use it to raise money. Like I said, it's not possible for somebody to just give you money. So you need to go and find it somewhere. Yeah, so you can use it to raise money, and when dollar bond is like that, you can get opportunity where you can be able to like pick in immediately and raise. Now, if this war escalates and crude oil price surge, dollar bond will increase its value automatically, and it will affect every other person in the market, and they can use it to raise capital. So we have also done analysis that could push this market in a very good direction that can help you. Like, even though you started with as little as you have small amount of money, and you could be able to use it to raise a very good amount of profit in the market. When I say small amount of money, it does not mean small amount of, does not mean, this asset quota is not a capital, it's like a unit. So smaller amount of unit in the market, you can be able to use it to raise some reasonable amount of profit. And why? Because why you are most likely gonna make good amount of profit, because it's analysis done based on fact, based on research, and based on what is currently happening. Then they can use it to raise a very good capital and fund their startup business. And from there you scale. Why will it happen? Because if dollar bond is increasingly attracting a lot of investment globally, and it is affecting every other person in the market. And the market is very, very volatile. It has a very much liquid capacity to generate a lot of money for you. So do you understand? Now you see almost the potential you get in case you go in. Now, this is not for like regular people. It's for people that want to see opportunity, go into that opportunity, get what they want, then they go out. That is how I do, and that's how a lot of companies, a lot of people will work with. Somebody came to me before, he's into real estate. He was just asking. He already has money, but the money he need more, because in business you have to use money to find money. Nobody gonna give you any money free if you don't have anything. You just have to find something. So he was asking me that they actually wanted to raise more money, but they went and put this money into fixed deposit, but the interest they're getting now is not enough. So they're looking for opportunity more to get something. So I just have to present the opportunities available for him, so that if you can be able to maybe do this and do this, and if this risk is okay for you based on your portfolio you have, this is the potentiality of what you're going to get. So you can visualize the possibility, and the guy goes in oil, and later he was so happy. He was seriously happy, because one thing that makes us different from others, because we know what we're doing. We're not speculating. We already know what we're gonna do in the market and the area we're gonna get. So I said, bro, if you want to raise $50,000 more to fund this real estate, and even based on what you're saying now, even in 9 months, time, like every quarter, 3 months of your fixed deposit, you cannot even raise it. Unless this is the only way you can raise it is through the financial market one, or if the people you wanted them to invest more can come back and invest more, because they used to do seminars, all these real estate people do seminars, bring in people, but some of them could not be able to meet up to raise the fund, and they have to start developing some of the properties, because some people also, how those real estate companies does, they used to gather money from different people and start investing. So then, but he doesn't actually know much how you can be able to raise more. So this is one of the best places. So I will give them some of analysis that's currently working, tell him about to analyze both the risk, both the potential return. And he just pick one of them, say, okay, Uche, let me just give it a try. And good enough, everything worked out well. So he also asked me, in case we see another potential, we should also let him know. So it's easy to raise capital quickly from from the system. Not like regular traders who speculate, who doesn't really know what they are doing. So we also do the same thing on Asian market using JPY, because dollar is actually getting strong, and you could see potentiality of how much money you could easily generate should the dollar bond keep rising. And some analysts are expecting that it should rise until the end of this year. Many analysts, they are expecting, because once there is any conflict anywhere, dollar is always safe haven. Second safe haven is gold, where people like to invest in. What analysts does is that they try to analyze potential movement like trying to know the extent it will go. For example, before the US-Iran war started, I was thoroughly making a research. In fact, back to back, I was watching um, the television. I was on Bloomberg. They invited one analyst. The guy came and was talking about if the Strait of Hormone is to be blocked, that the price of oil will go to $90 and Brent will go to 92. It's a clear. Those type of people are not guessing. They they have already done their research. They know the quantity of supply, quantity of demand, and the world economy, what it is all about. So I came back, I informed my team, and I also read other people's analysis. Everybody's talking about oil getting to 92. Remember, oil was 75 or something, 72, like very much lower than 92. And immediately that happened, the first movement of oil was 1992. Before another one surged 105 to 120. That's the power of research and power of getting your fact right. So we see that so these guys, when they have research, it's easier for them to now use it to maximize the opportunity that they are looking for. So we have these different types of them in the market, which founders can leverage on to raise capital instead of chasing uncle, chasing nephew, chasing this person, chasing this person, or being stagnated, totally being stagnated, and they don't know what they are doing. So on euro dollar, we also have it here. Is if you able to identify that quickly can raise good amount of seed capital funding your businesses. This is we're giving here just like a scenario. It can be bigger than this based on what amount of money the person want to raise. And it means that dollar will dominate the market for a long time. Another area that is good or is in terms of stock. The area of stock market, some of the AI companies are doing well. Some of the healthcare companies are also doing well, but their stock is not does not go as liquid as CFD with leverage. So that is why sometimes it is difficult for many founders to raise good amount of money, because in a year stock can go only 30%, some can go to something percent, but there are some stocks that has done more. Imagine if you know them, it's easier for you to use them to raise the capital and move into your business. But how you can know them is by research. If you don't have anybody or any company you subscribe to that does research for you, it will be difficult for you to raise it. So we can also see this one here because of the effect of dollar bond. So dollar will most likely dominate more, and the price will surge down to 1.100. And if that happens, so there's a potential profit you could make using a very little unit or volume. We call this volume or units, some people call them lot size. You can also multiply it where you could make a lot of money. So that's why we told you that. The way founders uses the approach they use in raising capital is different from regular people's approach. Any founder will always look for opportunity. Just as if you want to get money from an angel investor, you also have to look for a particular opportunity where you know that angel investor will most likely give you the money. Yeah. If you're looking for VC, most VC doesn't like to fund seed capital. They want to fund a business that's already scaling. But they just have to come out from that pit for people to see you before you could be able to talk of raising more. At least you need to have that one branch before you think of having 2 branch, 3 branch. You need to have that 1 staff or 2 staff before you think of having multiple staff. But from there, people can say, this thing is going well. That means if I put $1 million, okay, and you still have to come and convince the person. Yeah, research the area you guys want to go in, what you are looking for. So you need it. That's why, apart from giving this training, if you even need more training as a founder, you need more economic training, understanding some things about businesses and a lot of things, understanding your environment, understanding how to get data, how to extract fact from the environment and set up something. That is one of the powerful tools asset management company does, investment bankers does, even in real estate. They'll try to go and do research, particular area the real estate can appreciate. Even though the place may be pushed, they try to get some fact about what type of house that can move to this area immediately. They now communicate to their team of investors or their bank and everything. This can visualize it, see that, okay, this is actually a very good area. Then they now release fund. for them. So if they do a poor research analysis and invest there, they may discover that the value of a house in that area will crash and investors will lose their money. So that is why if you're into a business, research is very important to you. Even if you want to do it in your street, you have to do research properly. Know if that thing is going to move well or not. Don't just go on with emotion. You need to do your research. We will do a lot of research, identify potential, and we identify things that can be relatable to you, where it's easier for you to understand it, and you can use it to raise a very good amount of capital for your business, and you'll be happy. So, for example, you are raising big money. You might not raise them once. You raise them gradually, based on where we see opportunity. Because let's say in a month we saw only 2 opportunities that is good. That is one opportunity you can come in and raise money with. If it's not, then you have to stay until you see opportunity, because we must get the research information right and let you know. You can understand it, visualize it, see the areas and see potential returns and everything. And if you're okay with it, then you go in. So these are the things we are doing in the market and how we are helping a lot of founders raising capital. In fact, we have a lot of them. Because of time, I wouldn't want to waste so much time with you guys, because I like to be conscious with time. We have a lot of them that we help you a lot in raising good capital. So, and in the past year, these are the things that we have done so far. Yeah, so like some of the things we have done, the real opportunity we have, in fact, you could be able to see. In fact, we have done this a lot. It's just all about being innovative about it. You should be able to see the things and be able to visualize it and be able to capitalize on it and raise a very decent amount of capital. So remember what I told you initially, that capital, you don't just capital. If you're a business guy, you create a capital. If you're chasing capital, you'll be frustrated. You have to take your time and create the capital you want and use it to do what you want to do. So let me know if you have a question now before I give you the last one. So any question, we will leave here in the next 10-15 minutes. So any question, guys?
Well, thank you so far for the information. It's really insightful and educating, you understand. As a founder, we need to have all these data. It helps, you understand. It helps when you pitch and all that. You know what you're talking about. So you can, okay, in so time, based on what I have, I can be able to make such and such, So, but my question is this, as a founder now, how is this going to help me raise funds? How are we supposed to raise funds with this now? Is it that you guys trade for people, or what exactly is the means of raising funds? That's my question.
Perfect. And I was expecting that questions clearly. Last time, people asked us the question. So what we'll do, like I told you, we'll help you in making research. 2, we know that some of you don't have any knowledge about trading. So we have 2 types. Okay, let me stop sharing so you can see me. So we have 2 types of way to do it. You can do automated trading, or we teach you how to place it manually. So legally, we are not allowed to trade for anyone. Like last time, somebody asked our support staff question that he was expecting not to take the money from him and trade for him and give him the capital. So if you check Nigerian law, I don't know if you can put me right or wrong. There's no law that allow that to happen. That's not our routine. We don't take money from you and trade for you and give you capital. No. So the only legal thing you could do legally is we teach you these things. I just have to pick those opportunities, help you fix the risk, and you will be able to see your profit. That's manually. Then second thing we'll do, we'll connect you to a system that automates it for you. That's automated trading. That is the only legal thing that is physically allowed. So on educational level, it is 100% legal for us to for us to teach you, and on that teaching you could follow us in making a research. That research is important because you must be able to see what we are doing. Do you understand now? Is it Hilary that asked the question?
Please mute him. There's somebody that's on mute.
I've muted him.
Okay.
I've muted him. I think he has also trying to unmute himself again. So we will do a research. That research is important. Not even only us that does it. We also have a research institution that uses to supply us data. Yeah. So when we research this area, even if it's not the area I've showed you guys now, maybe another thing is we can quickly let our founders know. Look at this area, this thing is going to go like this, based on this information. And if you go to this point, this is potential profit, potential risk, this and so do you like this thing? Okay, go in. If you don't like it, we switch it. Let's find another one. So we help you in do that. So when we do that research, that is when we can show you manually how to place it. Then you place it, and once you hit your target, then you leave. Then another one is where you can teach you how to automate trading, and we can do that through Uche Paragon Trading School. And it's not even expensive. Assuming you want to learn it, it's not expensive. But if you want automation, you may not. You just connect to automated platform. We use different brokers for it, different regulated brokers for it, very much regulated brokers. The ones that you even know that is in Nigeria. So it's not that broker that are not known to you. The one you know, everybody is using. Then you can use any of them. They allow automation and now generate profit. That is how to do it. For those of you that are not really active traders or doesn't know how to trade, it's automation we will use, or we teach you manually how to do it quickly. And it's very much easy that way.
Okay.
So have I answered the question clearly?
Yes. So let me be sure that I totally understood you. So you guys do your research, you analyze the market, then you tell us, you guys give us the direct entry, where to enter the market and where to come out, the entry, stop loss, and take profit. Do everything. Okay, I get it then. Then for the automated trading, is it that is it copy trade? Like we don't do copy trade?
Yeah, copy trade is part of automation. Or when you say automated, it's a big environment. So copy trade is automation. Multi-account management platform is automated. Algorithm is automated. Bot, which is AI, is automated. Automation is big, depending on the one that is the one we have now is mostly MAM and algorithm, because most brokers don't allow copy trade.
Okay.
Yeah, so but some of them allow the one we have, you now copy, you're not going to copy trade from individuals, you copy from companies to financial companies directly, which is much going to give you much better result than the individual.
Okay.
Because most of it, why many brokers stop is that some of this individual you see maybe in your street, they're not even expert in finance, they don't know anything. So that's why it's causing issue where somebody that does not know anything go and register as a copy trader and asking people to copy him, and you're copying a blind person. So do you understand? So only a financial license company who's into those things, maybe investment banker or portfolio manager company, you can now copy their trade externally because you're not their direct client, but they can allow you to see what they're doing automatically, then you copy them.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have access to that, which we can show you. But because they're not the one who organizes this, so I cannot come and be telling you them here because I'm not legally allowed to start talking about them on my page. Because I'm not.
Understand. Thank you very much.
But it is when we want to teach, we will not show you. So I think that question is very much important.
Hello.
Now,
I have one question, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
Sir, I have a personal challenge on my automation.
But
so I don't know if I should
this class is seed founders. We are not teaching on anything automation or whatever. It is seed founders program, letting founders know how they can raise capital. So it's not for the question I can easily entertain a question that is within this particular topic because it's recorded. So we wouldn't want to publish it and a question that is not related to the same topic will be asked. So it will confuse other people that will listen to it.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's only people who that's why when we started, we say it's not for regular traders, so that there will not be mixed up on information that is passed, and we don't have time to start editing something in and out. Even as I speak to you, it's also live on YouTube already. So it's only for founders
Okay, sir.
who are raising capital. How can it be done and how they can get it done? That is how,
Oh,
if it's within that area, but if it's not, if you're a regular trader, that means you have to act it in a regular trading class.
okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, perfect. So,
Thank you so much.
okay, fine. Okay, so in the last report, let me show you what we have done in the past. So last year, or only last year, we did about 70% return on gold. Now, this is gold spot. Hillary, I don't know if you're with me. At least you that is talking, other people that are not talking. I'm not saying people are not listening, but I like when somebody is talking to me, especially on Zoom, to make me feel like you guys are all connected, or you're not just connected and maybe you're watching TV and you're not listening to me. Yeah, so we
Okay,
have
sir.
so we did 70% return on gold, more than up to 70% return on gold. So this is the gold part. In case people that want to raise a very long time of capital. So do you understand? So then and then within that same within the 3 years time, we have done 150% return within 3 years time. That's on gold. This is not trading. This is like where you invested in gold in dollar vault. Gold vault is there too, and gold is much used to perform much better than dollar vault. Yeah, of course, Yeah, okay, you may not know. Sorry, because you're not into finance. You're not into trading. You're just into your business regular, some of you anyway. So we have done about 150% trade. So go and check the data of gold. You can see it on Google, see how it has moved from there. So only gold spot from the Nigerian exchange. I'm not talking about exchange abroad. The one in Lagos. So we have done 150% already. Then on the normal trading on oil, then we have done over 92%. Within this Iran time, we have done 92% already. I think this is automation. This one is automation. This report is coming from automation. Hilary, yeah, we are not talking about because of if you're on your own, we don't know how much you're making. We're talking about the ones who have the data. So do you understand now? Let me just be using Hilary. I'm not saying other people are not listening. So sorry. So we have done over 92% within the run time now. And there's also other returns from other products. And of course, we are very much disciplined. Yeah. Did I introduce myself at this stage or I skip it?
I think you skipped it.
Oh, I see. Do any of you know me properly? I know apart from somebody from Paragon.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. I see. My name is Uche Paragon. I'm one of the.
I do.
Okay, yeah. Obozo say know me. So I'm one of the, if not the most popular, I am one of the biggest financial trader in Nigeria. I'm a hedge fund manager and portfolio manager. So I manage portfolio for companies. At least I have 4 companies I manage portfolio for. So you can see my background. So I'm actually in my working place to make sure because I have a lot of things I need to do. So I've been in the non-banking financial market.
Okay.
I've been into the non-banking financial market for about 17 years now, and I've also consulted with institutions. I've consulted with Lagos Commodity and Future Exchange before, and I've been a facilitator to Chartered Institute of Nigerian Stockbroker. These are 2 big institutions I've been able to work with. Then I've also been trained by Nigerian Commodity Exchange. Then internationally, I've done a lot of things with international firms. So it's big, it's big. So that is why I'm giving you those type of information. So the approach we use is a different approach, and I specialize strongly on alternative market. And inside that alternative market, the area I specialize is on commodities such as crude oil and gold. And the gold I specialize in is not gold CFD. I deal on gold spot. But crude oil, I'm very much grounded in that. So I also know about FX because I came through FX trading to all these areas. Just like some of you came through crypto to understand, some of you came through fixed income or mutual fund to understand other things. So the channel I came from was through FX. Then I began to navigate and understand more about it. I don't do equity investing, but I know much about it. Yeah. So you see our things now. That is why we are trying to we have a lot of products that could help you. You are here to raise capital, can be able to help you raise this capital through all this innovative approach. So I don't know, should I give you guys more time? If you want to ask me any question, you can easily ask me now. So this is our page, Trading School, and we have a lot of courses we do. These are the courses we do, which is relatively to what you may need. We have course on wealth management. We have course on equity investing. Some of the people that take the courses are SEC licensed individual. It's not SEC licensed, that's what it's called, but they are member of Nigerian capital market where like properly trained people who already work them. They used to come and teach our students on some of the courses. That's the name is called. If you're an individual and you work in financial market, but SEC, there's a particular license SEC, not SEC license individual. I'm just trying to say that we have quality people who teaches on them, and some of them we have also done them on our and post the videos on our YouTube. Then we have courses here as well. They will have investors course. So some of these things I'll teach them by myself as well. They will also have courses here, data security. You see data analysis, Mr. Hillary, this is where we talk about that data. Data is important. If you are into business, you need to know how to extract data, analyze data within the area you are. That's why we teach the course on data analysis. And then we also teach the course on this area specialized on. We teach on futures and other products. Like you see this place now, sport. You see that we break it on the go trade. It's not only like that. We have sport. I specialize more on sport, but I can teach on this area in case you want to learn about them. Yeah. So some of our courses are free, like the one you're taking today is free. So we are not charging you, but if you still want to learn properly from us, we have the ones you could be able to pay for it. That's if you are learning for a long time, you could be able to learn from us for like 1 month, it's $300, but we're having discount because this month is my birthday. So we can be able to get $150 here. We still have the one of $500 you can get, 50%. Then we have 1 year. Then we have VIP. Currently, we have people here and here. We have people on 6 months and here. We don't have much people here again, but we still open for it. So in case you can afford to register on this one, then fine. But at this, that's assuming you want to learn, but it's not a must. If you don't want to learn anything, it's up to you. Then, well, because we do free one, we do paid one. So this paid one is not today. You only came for free. And if you want to sign up, then you cannot be able to maybe learn properly from us. Then the other advantages that you have more access to us, can do specialized sections, ask some questions, be on one-on-one and everything. Especially those of you that are big guys who want to be big, be serious. If you can afford 1 year, do it. If you can't, you can do for maybe this 1 year, or you can just do 6 months to understand more. Or if you're just a totally beginner, then you can go for this one. Yeah. That's if you want to, if you want it. If you don't want it, you can just switch directly to trader. But it's important you understand properly how it is done than for you to speculate and think of something that is wrong, that is not really right, why you think is right. That's why education is very important. Having the proper information is also very, very important. So guys, if you didn't get value today, do you have any last question? Let me know so I can close.
I don't have any question anymore. I think I really got value. I'm really glad I came. I'm glad I came. Probably I'll go to your YouTube channel to get more information and probably register for a course when I'm ready. I need to learn actually about financing and those data analysis, those data stuff is very important too. I need to learn all those stuffs. But for now, I don't know. I'll go to your website. I'll go to your YouTube channel too and just get more
Okay,
information.
perfect. Yeah. So concerning those information we share with you, those opportunities, they are ready now. They are currently what's available. So any one of you that want to start, I will encourage you. Maybe if you have a phone number, you can chat up. But if you want us to take attendance here, we can take attendance and get your information and communicate more to you. So do you understand? Any one of you that want to trade on them, you just use it. So from now to this is 11th, maybe from now to next 3 weeks, oil price will so small. Then they can be able to get what you want. Yeah, because most of these instruments move fast. It's not something that moves in 6 months. It's not like stock where it is to be locked for a long time before it will move. No, it moves very fast. Yeah,
sorry to cut you. Okay, now talking about the whole stuff now, raising the capital. So what do we do now? Are we supposed to what's it called now? Pay for the classes to be able to get
you're not mandated to pay for classes. If you want to trade them, we cannot register you with the brokers of your choice. You just trade them. Then you do it manually or automated. So you're only interested in if you can only pay us if you want to learn.
Okay.
Like for 1 month, 2 months.
But taking your trades now, your signals now, it's free.
Yeah.
You have to register from your broker.
Yeah, you could use any of those broker we are using. The ones in Nigeria, if assuming you're in Nigeria, yeah, the one so that the one you use that is within you are rich. Yeah. But we have the one we use. If you like them, then you can use them.
Okay, that's amazing.
But if you want to learn, you know what I mean? Like, let's say you want our attention every day for 1 month, you know that one cannot be free. So you just have to, can pay us for 1 month training where we can have some session with you. But if you want to pick those, we have to let you know, show you how to pick them or automated. Just like your name, address, phone number, you just, follow these processes, see how you can automate it quickly. It's easier. Yeah. But it's only when you want to learn more that you can say, okay, I want to learn this for 6 months. Or while I'm learning, let me also be raising fund for myself. So it will now help you more. Assuming you want to learn how to do research, you'll be joining us to make research.
Yeah, that's what I'm interested in actually.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Then you cannot pick up any of them and trade. So last one, I don't know is so if any of you want it now, do you all have our WhatsApp? So let me share our WhatsApp here. You can be able to copy it and reach to us as much as possible. Or if you share your details with us, we can be able to take your details and now reach out to you within the working day. Because today's weekend, we may reach out to you on Monday. So you know what I mean? I know that some of you may have some questions, it may not be that may be difficult to answer now. Then you cannot ask us more questions as quick as possible. So this is our WhatsApp. You can hit us on WhatsApp, and if you also send us a chat, we can take your data now before we end the meeting. So can we do that?
To do what exactly? Send a message to the WhatsApp?
Yeah, assuming you want to get you want us to reach out to you, you can drop your WhatsApp here, or you can copy our WhatsApp and get to us. Then we will now get to you on Monday. Let's say any one of you that want that. We have dropped it on the chat. You can have it now. This is also our website. Let me also drop it in case any of you need to copy it as soon as possible to get to us. So we're almost available almost 24/7 on WhatsApp. We have a dedicated virtual assistant that always there, almost like 18 hours a day that will reach out to you at any time on our WhatsApp. Then and here too, you can be able to get that done. So I just want to give you like 1 minute to copy it before I end the meeting. And at the same time, let me know if another person got value. If you only Hillary that got value. Norma, you didn't get value. You are the person that joined here for the first time. You are the first person that joined us in this meeting today. I think Femi was second, or Hillary was second. Oh, okay. Ventus, did you get value?
Yes, sir. I got many things from this class. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, perfect. So I'm free to end now, guys.
Yes, sir. Same here. I got value. Got value. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Before you end, okay, how do we get the signals or whatever? Is there maybe a Telegram group or whatever?
Oh, Hillary, you're so intelligent. You're asking some critical questions, to be honest, and I recommend you for that. So this is our Telegram channel. I thought you guys are on it, to be honest.
No.
Oh, okay. This is our Telegram.
Okay.
It's a new one. The old one, I don't know. We had issue with it, so we set up a new one. Yeah. So this is our channel, but directly chat with us, directly contact with us is through our WhatsApp. Like, where we chat one-on-one. But every other thing is sharing our Telegram. So let me give you more 2 minutes to copy them. Maybe we can end 11:30. Is that fine?
Okay. I've joined the Telegram group.
Okay.
Yeah. For the WhatsApp, I got a reminder day first today for the program. So I have the WhatsApp. So I can
Okay, fine. Yeah. So that WhatsApp is where if you want to register now, with all this setup, I told the manual automation, is through the WhatsApp we can gradually register. That one is a personal thing, it's not a group thing. There's nothing like group success. It's people that want to do something about it that will not gradually register. Although our support agent may contact you guys asking you how the program went, do you want to register, stuff like that. So in case you see any call or any chat from them.
Okay, that's fine.
So in the next 1 minute we end. Please make sure you have copy anyone you want to copy, like at least the Telegram group. Maybe our website. You already have our website already. If you came through the website, then our WhatsApp. And some of you that have company, you want something serious, you're still allowed to reach out to us. Let's say you have something serious. You know what I mean by something serious? You want to make big money. I'm only interested in people that want to make big money. So
how do you mean something serious? Let me understand.
The people are not serious. You know that most of us are Nigerians. We're not serious. People that want to make money, you reach out to me, Mr. Uche, this, how do we do it? I'm only interested in this is money I buy. People that want to make
money.
big money. Yeah. That's only what I'm interested with. Yeah. So please also pay attention to those on YouTube. Oh my God. It's like I have people on my YouTube. I'm so sorry. Okay, let me check it. It's like somebody just commented something on YouTube. I think many people were they are on my YouTube. I'm so sorry. This meeting is streamed on YouTube. I told you guys at the initial stage.
Can you please drop the YouTube link too, so I can subscribe and maybe follow?
Okay. But I'm checking now. There's no question on YouTube. I didn't see any question on YouTube. Okay, but even though there's a question, we can. There's a comment. Let me check. No, there's no question. There's no question on YouTube. No, this is the YouTube link here. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I think it's a wrong link. Maybe I didn't copyright. Yeah. If you can't copy it, yeah. Okay, possibly it's right. But it keeps showing founder seminar. I thought it's not YouTube. Yeah. So if you cannot copy it, if you search Uche Paragon channel, you will see it on the YouTube. I have about 21,000 followers there. Then you can see some of the videos we have done. Then and go through them, and you know what I mean. For those of you on YouTube, if you come across this video and you need more information, if you check our bio, you see our Telegram link and join. You see our website. If you check the description, you see our website. Then you can make a comment. If you make a comment, some ask questions. If we see your comment, you can be able to respond to you. But most likely, contacting us directly is the best Yeah, then we can respond to you in case you see this video later, because I know that much number of people are gonna watch it, especially those that miss it or those that come across it. Yeah, and the founders program continues. In case you see it, you can just ask us whether the program is continuing, because what we need to be identifying opportunity. So guys, I'm very conscious of time. It's 11:32, which means we have spent 1 hour 32 minutes. So I have to let you guys go now so they can go back to your family and friends and spend a good weekend with them. I wish you guys all the best. We'll contact you again next week. Those of you that want to contact us directly, I want to start, then you can be able to reach out to us and start. And see how we can build a stronger 2026 as the year is almost ended. Thank you so much, guys. And do have a good weekend.